Good luck.
Hello, guys. My name is Yusuf, International Admissions Counselor from Stony Brook University. I would like to say first, I hope you are all doing well. We know that during a situation like this of a pandemic, everything might be harder there back in Turkey. I love Turkey. I've been to Turkey many times. I just want to say I really hope you guys are safe. Please be safe and stay healthy. It's a stressful time, and this is all, we're all in this, and together we're gonna get over this. So as I said, my name is Yusuf. I represent Stony Brook University. I'm an international admissions counselor. So today we'll be talking about who we are, what we offer, and how you can apply to Stony Brook University. So I'm gonna share my screen and my presentation with you. But first of all, also, I would like to say thank you, special thanks to IEFT for putting this together for us. So let me share my screen with you guys. So you guys are able to see my presentation. Okay. Great. So, we are located in New York. So we are exactly in New York. So I'm going to show you here in my next slide. So this is the map of where we are located. Stony Brook University is part of what we call SUNY system. SUNY system stands for the State University of New York. As you can see here on the left side of the picture, that's the whole state of New York map. So that's where exactly we are located in New York, is on the Long Island. Long Island is that little long island sticking out of the state of New York. That's where we are located. So Stony Brook University is located here. As you can see, that's the logo. We are away from the city, from Manhattan, Times Square, and Statue of Liberty for about 1.5 hours. That's how far we are. So as you can see here on the map. So we are 60 miles away from the city. That means we are 100 kilometers away from the city. That also means we are 1.5 hours away from Manhattan and Times Square. We're also very close to JFK Airport. If you ever wanted to come to New York, you always end up flying to the airport that is called JFK Airport. We are only around 45 minutes away from that airport. So so that's where we are, and this is our so I'm gonna just play this video of 3 minutes.
This is Stony Brook University, where we go far beyond. We are the curious, the explorers, the innovators, defiant in the face of the status quo, unbound by tradition, unlimited in our potential, relentless in the pursuit of tomorrow's big ideas, from the first milliseconds of the Big Bang to the energy storage of the future, accelerating atoms, colliding ideas, pioneering treatments, mapping the mind, expanding access to world-class healthcare from Montauk to Manhattan, traversing our planet, oceans, rainforests. What's there? What's left? What's next? For our communities. New York, our planet, where lives are transformed, where excellence and innovation are changing the world. It's the spirit behind our shield and the force that is driving the university of the future. We are Stony Brook University. We go far beyond.
All right, so as you can see here, this is our campus. Our campus is actually a huge campus. What you see here, it's only the biggest part of the campus. That's what we call the West Side campus. So this campus where most of our programs are actually housed. Students actually live here. We do have a train station on campus. If you want to go to the city from here, you don't have to take a bus or a bus or a taxi to get to the train station. You can just walk from your dorm to the train station, which is actually on campus. So Stony Brook University is located on Long Island. We are a little bit more than 60 years old. We do have more than 26,000 students that actually study at Stony Brook University. At the undergraduate level, we have more than 17,000 students. So We do also have bachelor's degree and PhDs, and also a master's degree. So the 17,000 of them, more than 17,000 of these students are actually studying undergraduate program. Just as I said before, we are part of the SUNY system, and SUNY is the State University of New York. So any university, any public university that is outside the city of New York belongs to SUNY system. There are 64 campuses. Stony Brook University is one of the largest 4 research centers of SUNY system. So we are very, very famous. We are top 1% in the world, and in the United States, there are more than 4,000 institutions. Stony Brook University is ranked among the top 40. To be exact, we are ranked among the top 25 public universities in the United States, and we have more than 200 Stony Brook alumni. We will be happy to have you one of them as well. So that's where we are, and I'm going to move to the next step, which is about international students. So we do have so many international students on campus, and that include also Turkish students. We have more than 4,599 international students representing more than 104 countries. Just at the undergraduate level, we do have more than 2,400 international students, and again, also representing more than 100 countries, including Turkey, of course. So academics, and that's why you guys are here for. So Stony Brook University has more than 200 academic programs that students can choose from minors, combined programs, and majors. So all these programs are actually housed in one of these several colleges and schools that are listed here. So when you apply to Stony Brook University, you will have to choose a major, or you can just apply as undecided or general. So if you don't know, which means when you come to Stony Brook University, you will do general studies, and you will end up declaring a major after that, which is of your choice. So these colleges, these programs are actually housed in one of these schools and colleges. We do have College of Arts and Science, College of Arts and Science, we call it CAS, it's all for liberal arts majors, and most of our science majors, from art history to psychology, sociology, and all other ology programs, and hard sciences such as biology and chemistry. So then we also have College of Engineering and Applied Sciences. We have several great engineering programs here, such as Applied Math and Statistics, Biomedical Engineering, Computer Science, which is one of the largest and highly selective major that we have actually as an engineering program. That includes also Civil Engineering, Chemical and Molecular Engineering, Electrical and Computer Engineering, and Material Science and Engineering. So, of course, I don't want to forget about Mechanical, Technology and Society, and so on and so forth. These are rigorous programs, and such as are considered restricted programs. What does that mean is, like, get into this major, it's not that easy, but get into any of these engineering programs, we do require the SAT or the ACT. We do require some certain classes that students should take at the high school level. So majors under CIS, or College of Engineering and Applied Sciences, are the only group reviewed with specific criteria in addition to our general admission criteria. Then the next college is College of Business. When we say colleges, just so you guys don't get confused, it's colleges like departments, because we have a large university, and within the university we do have colleges and schools, and every college stands for different programs, selective programs that we have. So that's why it might be a little bit confusing for international students to understand the terms of schools and colleges within a university. But the best way for you guys to understand it is to think of it as a department or a section within the university. So we do have College of Business. Currently, we are the only one major is business management, but there are several tracks within the major, which include accounting, entrepreneurship, finance, marketing, sustainable business, international business, and so on and so forth. We also have School of Journalism. We are proud to have the only School of Journalism actually in the SUNY system. So amazing program if you want to be a reporter, if you become a journalist. So we are the only SUNY school to have this degree offered. So feel free to reach out to us. So then we do also have School of Marine Atmospheric Science. We are located on an island, as you know, so we are in the ideal location for access to marine life. We have a Southampton campus with the state of, we do a lot of actually research in this, and we do have a state-of-art research facility there. So we have also research vessels at Southampton campus, where students do research, specifically those in meteorology, study weather patterns, planetary sciences, and so on and so forth. So those are the programs that we have. We also have very famous for medical programs. We do have School of Medicine, School of Dental, School of Nursing, School of Health Management, and School of Social Welfare. So we're very famous also for medical programs. Stony Brook University being responsible for more than 2,000 faculty-led inventions. And just to mention one invention that we are very proud of is the MRI technology, which stands for the magnetic resonance imaging. As you know, it's widely used now, but that thing is actually being invented here at Stony Brook University back in the 70s by one of our faculty members. So which won actually the prize of medicine in 2003. So as you know, studying in the United States, it's not only about academics, it's all about getting involved on campus. So Stony Brook University is like any other university in the United States. We do have so many clubs, so many organizations and associations, so many activities that students can join. So just traditions, festivals. So just to mention one thing, so as you can see here in the left corner of your screen, we do have the Rod Pond Regatta. It's actually a tradition where students compete in teams, and they are asked every year. Actually, this is the time where it happens. Unfortunately, during the pandemic situation nowadays, everything has been canceled. So the Pond and Run Regatta is a tradition where students in teams actually they are asked to make boats out of duct tape and cardboard, and they compete and they see who gets first and design. So there's a prize, and it's very much, and we do get a lot of media coverage for this event around New York. So we do have concerts, house on campus. We do have Art Stock Festival, Strawberry Festivals, and so on and so forth. But also, just to mention, we do have so many games happening at Stony Brook University. Like if you want to cheer our Seawolf teams, Stony Brook University is actually Division I team, a Division I school. Actually, we do have 18 Division I teams from soccer, football, basketball, swimming, etc. So if you are interested in that, reach out to me individually, and I will explain to you more in details about how you can apply for that. So as I told you, we are a SUNY school. Actually, our campus has more than 10. We do have more than 26,000 students that actually study, but those that live on campus, we actually have more than 10,000 students that actually live on campus. Most of them are freshmen. Most of them are also international students. And that actually, this number that you see in the screen makes us the largest residential population in the SUNY system. So we are the largest in terms of numbers of students that are actually living on campus. So applying to Stony Brook University, there are certain steps. So what do you need to have in mind if you want to apply to Stony Brook University? By the way, if you want to apply to Stony Brook University for fall 20, where classes will gonna start actually August 24th, you can still apply now. There are a few majors that we are still accepting applications for. So reach out to me at the end, and I will explain to you what are the steps and how you can move forward to applying for this coming fall. So there are deadlines and procedures for freshman students that you guys have to be familiar with. So basically, the first thing, January 15 is always our deadline. So you have to apply between September and January 15 will be the deadline where we will stop. Most of scholarships as well will be not considered after January 15. So April 1st is where we make our decisions and we actually communicate them with all applicants. On May 1st is that when we have students that got admitted to Stony Brook University to confirm that they are and to confirm their enrollment at Stony Brook University. So the applications process is very, very simple for international students. The first thing international students do is go online and actually fill out the common application. We do accept SUNY app, and we do accept also the Coalition app. However, the most common one is the common application, and that's why it's known as a common application. So please feel free to just fill it out, send it, and that's your first step. So if you want to apply for this coming January and join us in this coming January, or join us in fall 2021, which is September 2021, just wait until September, this coming September. You have from there until January 15 to apply. The first step, as I said, send your common application, then send us your transcripts and your test scores. So for transcripts, that means grade 10, 11, and 12. We do not require, but we do prefer to see grade 9 if possible. If you cannot share your grade 9 transcripts, that should be fine. It's not a problem. If you can, that will be great. Your transcripts could be mailed to us via FedEx, UPS, whatever, or to make it also easier for you as an international student, you can just have your high school counselor email us or a scanned copy of your transcripts directly to me or to our office. So you don't have a school counselor at your school. You can just have one of your administrators at the school or your teachers email that information to us. For the test scores, so when we say test scores here, it could be SAT, it could be ACT, it could be TOEFL, it could be IELTS. So as an international student coming from a country that is that the language of spoken language there is not English, we do require the English proficiency tests or standardized tests like SAT or the ACT. If it is hard for you to take the SAT or the ACT, we can always just take the TOEFL or the IELTS or Duolingo. Now we do accept Duolingo, which is a new test that you can take just online from home. Within an hour, you can complete it, and within 2 days, you could get results sent to us for only $49. We do accept that, so I can always share you more information how to do that at the end of this presentation. So test scores could be ACT, SAT. So we do also prefer the SAT and ACT specifically for restricted majors like engineering majors and business. So if you want to apply for engineering majors or business, we highly recommend you to apply with the SAT or the ACT, not the TOEFL, not the IELTS, not Duolingo. So having the SAT or the ACT will waive the requirement of the other tests, proficiency, English proficiency tests like TOEFL, IELTS, or SAT or Duolingo. Supplements here refer to recommendation letters. Recommendation letters are not required, so it's going to be up to you if you want to provide us with recommendation letters. We do like them, we prefer them, but it's not mandatory to give them to us. I'm going to answer all the questions at the end of my PowerPoint presentation, and then I will have access to see the screen with all the questions. So you may have also questions about scholarships. The You Are Welcome Here, we do have a You Are Welcome Here section of our website that I highly recommend to you to go and visit, just to see how international students live on campus, interact, and what is it like for them to be in our community. So speaking of the You Are Welcome Here You Are Welcome Here campaign, we do actually have a You Are Welcome Here scholarship. This scholarship is designed for international students only, and it actually gives qualified students half of the tuition fees covered for 4 years. So every year, 50% of the tuition fees will be covered by the university. So we will have the You Are Welcome Here scholarship in September, and the deadline is always February 1st. So what do we ask for students to do if they want to apply for the You Are Welcome Here scholarship? Very simple. There is a form, you just fill it out, but before filling out this form, you have to be an applicant, which means you have to have an ID number, Stony Brook ID number, and to have a Stony Brook ID number, you have to apply, send the common application first. So we highly advise students to first send the common application so you can get that Stony Brook ID number, and then go to our You Are Welcome Here scholarship and fill out the form, and we need you to do one of the two things. Either write an essay about there is always a topic every year. Last year or this year, what the topic was around leadership. So we want to know what kind of leadership skills you want to bring to us. So to express that, we need you to talk about your leadership skills in an essay, or just put a video of yourself together addressing that topic. So you are welcome here. Scholarship is only one of the few scholarships that we have for international students. We do have a merit-based scholarship where students will be automatically actually evaluated for them. So that includes the Y scholarship, which is designed specifically for women studying engineering and applied sciences. That also applies to international students. We also have honors scholars. So all of that, students will be automatically reviewed for based on their SAT, GPA, and so on and so forth. We do ask students, though, to ask us questions about these so we can guide them on the right way on how to actually indicate in the common application that they want to be automatically reviewed for these scholarships. So we also have need-based scholarship. We do to help students financially who are unable to they need some financial assistance to cover the tuition fees. So speaking of the tuition fees, I'm going to share with you the amount. So basically the estimated cost of attendance between now and 2020 is around $25,000 for tuition fees. Students that want to live on campus, they pay in around $14,000 to live on campus. So other fees that include around $3,000. So the total would be around $43,000 per year. So this is the estimated cost for attendance, which includes room and board fees and tuition fees. Just so you guys know, this also includes the amount that we put here. It also includes meal plans as well and housing. So that's us. This is the end of the presentation. I hope you were able to get an idea about Stony Brook University and how you can apply to Stony Brook University. As you can see here, these are my contact details. My email is yusef.wahib@stonybrook.edu. My WhatsApp number is +1 631 740 1692, and that's my Facebook page. If you if you have any questions, you want to reach out to us. Right. So I'm going to exit out of the screen. I'm going to stop sharing, and then I will be replying to your emails in a second. Your questions. Okay. All right. Sweet. So I do see some questions here. I do see hello. Thank you guys so much for the encouraging words. But I don't see any questions. That means I did a great job so far. Any questions?
Tab, there is one question from Doha.
I actually don't see it. Hold on. How
about I read it to you?
Yes, please.
She says, how about IB? Do I still need TOEFL if I've studied English through high school?
Great. That's a very good question. No, starting this coming year, if you have an IB, specifically if you have a high level IB in English, as long as you have a score of 5 or more, you don't need to take TOEFL, IELTS, or Duolingo test. Yes, IB student with high level in English, as long as you have 5 or more, there is no need to take the TOEFL or the IELTS. Very good question. Also for IB students, if the situation keeps on like this, given the COVID-19 situation, if it carries on, we have decided that we will definitely not require IB. So as long as you graduate from, I know there are some exams that IB students would need to take, whether it's A-level or whatever, but if that's getting canceled, as long as the student graduates with a degree, then that's all what we want. But definitely being an IB student helps students actually get admitted directly to specific majors, especially if they are actually in the field of engineering or business. Any other questions?
One more question. Do you have any scholarship opportunities?
Yes, we do have scholarship opportunities. As I mentioned in my presentation, we have the You Are Welcome Here scholarship, we have the merit-based scholarship, and the need-based scholarship. For the You Are Welcome Here scholarship, it's a scholarship that gives qualified students half of the tuition fees covered for 4 years. That's actually worth more than $12,000 per year for the 4 years they're going to study at Stony Brook University. For the You Are Welcome Here scholarship, as I said, it's specifically designed for international students with leadership skills. So students to apply for this scholarship, there is a form that they have to fill out, and there's also a choice of either writing an essay about leadership or putting a video together about addressing that topic. So this year we gave it to I think 10 students from all around the world, and they were able to benefit from this scholarship. For the other scholarship, the merit-based scholarship that include honors scholars, the WISE scholarship for women studying engineering, and then we also have need-based scholarships. So students in this case, they just need to reach out to us for need-based scholarship and email us with justification explaining why they need a scholarship, a need-based scholarship. Any other
One more question.
Mm-hmm.
Is it, wait, I have a little bit of trouble. Okay, is it possible to get waived from the English proficiency test by your SAT score? The system froze, so I do not know if you have answered. I'm sorry.
No problem. So definitely, if you have the SAT score, if you take the SAT test, you don't need to provide us with the English proficiency test. So having the SAT, because when you are tested in the SAT, you are tested in two things, English and math. So as long as that English section, your score is 480 or more, you don't need to provide us with a TOEFL or the IELTS or Duolingo. So we will just take the SAT. No need for the TOEFL or the IELTS. So that's a very good question. So the same thing, SAT for us is very similar to the ACT, because in the ACT you are also tested in two things, English and math. So either one of them, you don't need to that will waive the requirement for the English proficiency test. So that's true. Any other questions?
Not so far.
Great. So as I said, I've shared my email address in my presentation. Please feel free to reach out to me with any questions you may have. I think I can't post an email here. I would want to post my email address in the chat, but I cannot. But definitely, our EFT will be sharing that information with you guys, with all participants.
Yeah, I will just send it now.
Thank you. Yeah, and just so you guys know, everything is all right. So it's a tough time. We all live in this pandemic of COVID-19. So we're gonna all get over this, and everything will be fine. Okay, so you guys stay strong, stay healthy, and follow the instructions given to you by the government, and everything will be all right. And we want to see you very soon here in the United States, studying and pursuing your dreams.
Thank you, Yusuf, for your participation and for the presentation. It was really beneficial. I think there is one more question. Just a second.
Let's take them.
Can you give some information about physics and medical, please?
Good. So we do have physics. We do have medical programs. So if for physics exactly, we do, it's a very, very good program in addition to medical programs just for physics. So if you go to our websites and you just click, I don't have your email, so otherwise I would share with you these details. So if you go to our list of majors and minors, we'd actually include, if you click on physics, for example, it's a bachelor's of science. When you click on physics, you will see a list of the courses that you will be taking. You will also be able to see a sample of the schedule, basically what would look like for the first year, second year, and the third year and the fourth year. Basically, always every term, every semester, there is actually, you have to complete around 15 to 18 credits per semester. So it depends on the major. For the medical programs, we do have School of Nursing, School of Health Management and Technology, School of Social Welfare, School of Dental, and School of Medicine. So as I said in my presentation, we are very, very famous in our medical programs. We did invent the MRI technology, which won Nobel Prize of Medicine in 2002, which was also invented back in the 70s by one of our faculty members. So we do have Stony Brook University Hospital, which is a research teaching hospital on campus. So that's where you could go there and study or do also internships related to medical programs. Thank you for that question. It's very good.
All right. If you want, we can wait a few more minutes and then. Yeah.
I don't know if I can share my screen again, but like just to show the student how they can actually go to our website and navigate around the majors and do you want me to do that?
Yeah, you can. Actions and screen sharing.
I think it's not working, but it's fine. I think because we already exit out.
Oh, is it? Can you click on the actions button, or is it not possible?
Yeah, it does not give me anything.
Okay.
But it's all right. So it's good this way. I mean, I will send an email. Definitely send an email with that to the student.
Yeah. We will send you the emails, and then you can forward the presentation to them.
Absolutely.
Perfect. There is no more questions. Thank you so much, UC, for your participation. It was really beneficial for us.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I hope it was beneficial for you too.
It was definitely a beneficial experience for me. Thank you so much. Please stay safe and healthy. And I look forward to more presentations with IEFT. Thank you very much, Silsen, and thank you, Salima, and the whole community of IEFT. And I love Turkey, and I can't wait for life to go back to normal so we can go again back to Turkey and meet with your students.
Awesome. Then have a good day. Stay safe.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Everyone, take care.